Hello, everybody. Welcome to the LeelaVersity, the place where you learn with me. We learn a lot of things today. Every week here. And this week, we're going to learn how to live without CapCut. I mean, yesterday we didn't have CapCut, but today it's back. But the thing is it has removed my subscription, and I had a legacy price. And now to resubscribe, it costs more money. Plus, I know that there's only a 75-day pause on the ban. So I think it's a good time to learn how to do something else. Let me quickly say hello to the people in the chat and all the rest of you who are out there in Lurkland. And greetings from me and my co-host, The Pie, who's patiently waiting for her compensation. So Jim Shannon is lurking and working. I can respect that. Semtex Cow on the way back. See you soon. Doug Kidder also working and lurking. There's a lot of visual stuff, but at the same time, I'm going to try to make sure that I give a lot of my opinions and the pros and cons, definitely, so that you can make a decision even if you aren't able to have your eyes on. Thomas Christ, the Legend of Lynx, the Magic Mod, really good friend, awesome guy, great channel. Love ya, Tease, Ed B Metal, Buzz, nice to see you. As always, Allie, my little cupcake, my little fish cake. Hope you're doing all right today, my dear. Ooh, so finally fixed the top chat thing on mobile. Oh, wicked. So apparently there's freezing from South Texas to northern Florida. So stay in and listen to YouTube. Right? Let's see. Seven Dust. Greetings. Angela Lurkle. That's funny. That's a good one. Right. Okay. I see that there are more people hanging out in the lurking lounge. So, yes, it's gloriously sunny here in the Pacific Northwest. Indeed. It is a motion MIDI controller for the Pi. This is a thought. I'll put one on my wish list and let someone buy me one. So, right, yeah, here today in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, we don't know, the weather doesn't know that the world is going to shit. It's gloriously sunny, but not unseasonably warm. It's almost freezing. It's perfect. So just a couple links I'm going to let you see from Thomas for my link tree, which is also right over here. And for my how to join the channel if you don't have the button. And also all these ways to support me and get the Pi a MIDI controller and maybe get me an RV so I can go around and visit y'all, right? She did say yes, please. Right on. So let us take this moment to zip on over to my iPad Isla, the real star of the show. So there's the iPad, there's the Pi, and then there's me. Hey, Kubrick Lover 1972, QB, very nice to see you all, my friend. Let us get in. Kitty's sitting on the All right, go into my corner. Here we go. Ah! Here I am. And there's the pie. She's kind of in front of the screen, but that's all right. She's like, okay, I'm going to let my assistant have her awards. She has done a beautiful job. Uh-oh. There you go. On the floor. They're down here. Wait till she figures it out. She's just looking down. She can't figure it out. All right. There she goes. Do you see that she has a heart on her back? She is the cutest. Anyway, let's go to my destructions for today. Oh my God, what have I done? Anyway, we are going to look at my notes for today. I've already told you why not to do CapCut. So maybe just quickly, to be fair, I'll tell you why to do CapCut. We'll open that up. They've given me 3 days back. So let me hop in. They're giving me 3 days of pro. So let's look in their library. Maybe grab this 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So they have a huge library. That's a cool thing about them. And let's add 2 things so we can put them together. Right here, that'll do. I've used that one a few times. Hey, Ed Zielinski, welcome. So part of what makes CapCut amazing is how easy it is to do certain things. Like, for example, let's see. Why do I never get my stupid cursor over here? Anyway, you just tap on the vertical line in between things, and then look at this. There's just an insane amount of beautiful transitions. There's like overlay transitions. There's just social media transitions. This is definitely made for people, for social media people. And then, of course, the effects. The effects are crazy. Like these body effects. You don't even need to be a body. Here's like the number 3. Now you got glowing doubles of number 3. Distorted whirl. Right? That looks wicked. All these things, it is incredible. It is cool, but it is going to cost you. Let's see. Let's see if that, we see. Renew Pro. See, there we go. Renew Pro. What's it gonna tell me? And it killed all my credits. See? Now it's $20 a month. I was paying $10 a month before. So, see, CapCut. I am going to use it for 3 days, though. I might as well get my money. This is what Thomas says about this. I'm really hoping CapCut sticks around. Superimpose V is great, but it doesn't work on Mac. And I checked out DaVinci Resolve, but you have to pay $8 to use anything more than the basics. And Jade Star, hello, Jade. So glad you're in Australia and no price hike here. Laugh your fucking ass off. Do laugh your fucking ass off at us. So we're gonna like to look at the 5 alternatives that I use. You can always use App Raven and look at video editing. There's more choices than these, but this is my 5 choices. InShot, which is free to download and use, and there's an in-app purchase subscription. Which I love about this is, welcome the Falcro. Good to see you. God, I don't want to say that over and over and over again. Anyway, so InShot's in-app purchase subscription is only $3.99 a month, or $17.99 a year. It is by far the cheapest. So let's put pros. Inexpensive. Inexpensive subscription. And we'll just open this up. We'll take a look at it and we'll see what other things I like about it. So I've got this project. So let's remove the project. Let's keep this in draft. So when you open up InShot, this is your screen. As you see, I have premium. That's everything, kitty. You're gonna have to lick them off the floor. You guys are cute. Anyway, oh, here we go. Here's my cursor. So in here, you can create a video, a photo, or a collage. That's another pros. Inexpensive subscription, photo collage video. And heading back. So we'll open up this video and let's find a video that is, so what in InShot, album means your photos and videos, which can be video, photo, or all. So pick these videos. Let's grab something that's vertical. Here, this is vertical. I would tell you a joke, but the punchline is behind a paywall. I hear ya. So, if you just open this up and you have your cute thing, if you've noticed, see how there's a little duplicate up here? It's because it opened in 9 by 16, but your stuff is not 9 by 16, so that's why it kind of duplicates your stuff behind it. So let's go to the different sizes and watch how it changes the background. And I kind of like this, actually. So like TikTok size, your iPhone size, 4x3, 2x3. It looks like it might have been originally 3x2, 2.35 by 1, 2 to 1, 1 to 2. Just like there's a decent number. So I'm going to add that to the pros, is that it basically it gives you an option to give kind of a cool dual effect. Dual effect. Screen fit. I'm going to call it that. And then we go back. So instead, you got your ratio. Let's go back to, I wanted it at 16 by 9. So under here, then you go zoom. So here's where you can put your actual picture. So it's left, fit, full sized, right. So you can full size it, and then it gets rid of that whole extra bit. So it only, you don't have the whole, but it does give you what's there. Or then you could also choose a background. So take the zoom and back to fit. And then you could also change the background to something else. So you can blur the background. You can have nothing. You can add something else behind it. And then you can just add a color behind it, and you can pick the color. So if I take the oops. See if we can find that color. So you can pick a color using the well, that's frozen. Nice. Anyway, reopen that one. And then, of course, the cursor won't go over there. So, see, go back to this draft, and it didn't you didn't save the changes I made to it. But if I, like, say, okay, 16 by 9, and then the background, I changed the background to wherever, like, say I want it to be that color of that button. Sweet. Now, boom, there it is. All right, so you get the idea. Then, of course, materials. There's tons of stuff. Intros, outros, transitions, atmospheres. Cool. Backgrounds, social media stuff. See, so it has things like and subscribe. So this is really good for making stuff, making your social media stuff. You've got all these green screen effects. Excellent, excellent. Empty shots, just like backgroundy empty stuff. Pictures. So see, like you could make yourself the king or a queen or a newspaper. So these are all for your photo things. Perfect. Then let's just pick something. Let's just pick one of these atmospheres. Facial recognition. Ta 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 ta. All right, and now once again, I decide I want that to be 16 by 9. And now look at that. See, we've got this super cool effect. It looks awesome. Access denied. And let's see. So you can do it reminds me a lot of Superimpose V in that you've got all these. Oh, there we go. You can do things like cut out. You've got AI cuts, you have animation, you have speed, you have volume, filters, effects. Let's see what kind of effects we've got. So we've got effect, and here it's got, it's definitely not your kind of stuff that you get on CapCut, but it's not terrible. Like netting. Colors, rains, drips, like fun, flash, leap, colorama, original. See? So interesting. It's got, what does it do for AI effects? Okay. Line, clone. Let's go motion. 4. Want to change by 4? Let's go. All right. We'll see what happens. Go back. Doesn't look like it changed all that much to me. Oh, I see. Oh, it just did some kind of motion thing with AI. And that didn't cost any extra. So it's, I would say, pretty cool. Transitions and effects. AI effects not extra. Included. And let's see. Social media savvy, I guess, would be. Cons. Kind of schlocky, I guess. Schlocky. Not as powerful in terms of traditional effects. And then, of course, a continuing subscription is always a downside. I mean, the subscription's not much, so it's kind of a balance. It's kind of a wash here. So I think that's enough for this overview to talk about InShot. Now let's go back up and talk about Canva. So Canva is free to use. You can actually use it for projects without paying. When I pull it up, you'll see because they clearly label everything that's pro and everything that's not pro. So that's easy enough. And with Canva, what you have is it's free to download. It's free to use. To pro upgrade is $12.99 a month or $119.99 a year. So it's the highest price. But again, so we'll go pros. Once again, it's got, it does multiple types of media. So in fact, it has every type of media. And that is incredibly cool. So, and then of course, cons, highest price subscription. And very few transitions. And effects. No blending modes. All right. Multiple types of media, ease of use. Easy to use. Very like, what did I say? Social media savvy. It is definitely, it'll give you templates and so templates, social media savvy, templates galore. Let's open this puppy up. Canva. Hey, Simtex Cow, welcome back. Welcome back to the party. Right, so as you can see, let's make something. You can make everything from just the things I have. Thumbnails, t-shirts, tank tops, just so merchandise, different, and I set each one so I've got different merch, right? So I've got a Printify Racer tank. I've got a Printify Dreamer tank. I have web avatar size. I have 2000 pixel avatar size. I have Printify soft style tee. I have my emojis. I have my channel banner. I have videos. But since we're talking about videos, let's make a video. So create a design and we'll get a regular old 1080p video. So the way this works is weird. It's like a slideshow. So we come in here and then we find, so you could say, I want to have a thumbnail elements, maybe. You could generate an AI. This is a pro feature. You can get graphics, you can get photos. So say you want to have you want to create your thumbnail. Let's just make it I'm just making it out of random stuff. So then you come in and you set the image as your background, and then you come into text, and there's just all of this text. all these different styles, just fantastic. We'll throw that in. I'm just going to be, let's name a song. I think I'll put like a song name in here. Say, this isn't, I'm going to just type Violent Atmospheres. Whoops. Just because it's long. And then you get to this now bit here. And then you, like I would just say, maybe Leela. I'll even say, let's say Dark Leela. And then boom. So then you would take this, you could come in and take the effects, and it's got this background, and you could change it so that it's tighter to the thing. You can change it so that it's almost transparent or all the way opaque, so that it's square or round. And then this is the part, the awesome part. You can use your thing and then just pick one of these little colors and go, now look at that. And then you just go over here and you look for video. And now you, as you can see, this is a Canva right here that we're on the 2nd of 5. So then it like, see it, here we go. It's like, it says business, tech, recently used, backgrounds. So I'm going to pick stuff that's free. Okay, this is free. So you just put it here, and you literally, if you wanted to, you could make you could have a couple different things. Like, let's throw the city in there. And now we'll make this city the background. And now look at this. That looks really cool. See? And if you wanted to, you could even come over here to elements and pick a frame. There, remember, I'm not doing my whole vibe here, so you just, if you topped it in there, then boom. Look at that. You can make it any size. And yeah, that looks that looks cool. There's these grids, so you could do grids and then you could put 3 different. Yeah, look at that. So you could put oops. So come in here and then go delete video or delete frame. So delete the frame. And then you could come into videos and just move them into each section, right? So there's tons of now look, that looks awfully cool. Yeah, it's not half bad, eh? Whoops. And it has, undo. This way we go. There's our transitions. That is very low on transitions. And now it'll just dissolve. Yeah. And it's just pretty much like it's user friendly, I guess I would say. Templates galore, some really cool frame effects and layering effects and non-blending layering effects. Layer effects. There we go. So cons, obviously, no blending modes, limited transitions and effects. Needs Miami Vice to scroll across the middle. Yeah, totally. All right, so I think that's pretty much what we need for Canva. And remember, Canva is expensive. All right. Superimpose V is free. And it stays free. And there isn't any kind of, let's remove InShot. Let's go to Superimpose V. Let's open that up. And I was making something there. So this is your opening, and it's pretty cool. There's currently no subscription, no in-app purchases. Everything is free. You download it. It's really pretty darn powerful. So, like, here we go. Pros, free, no subscription. Yeah. So I saw it was free on the App Store. Let's double check on App Raven. Let's go look right now. La 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 la. Superimpose. There we go. Superimpose V. Video editor. True multi-track video editor. So, let's see. There are in-app purchases, I guess. Oh, I guess there are new pro features. So that's $2.99 a month or $14.99 a year. I don't even know what the purchases are, though. But they are pay... let's see. Tags, pay once, camera, video editor. I wonder. It's still, I use it. I don't pay any subscription, and I still have just tons of power. Let's just quickly make something. Hey, Willie FM Radio. So good to see you. Yeah, I don't even know where it says to sign up for it, though. Maybe let's look at right here. Enable touch indicator, add live photo as video, default segment duration, stock video provider, stock video download in HD. It's got tutorials about what's new. Nope, so far I don't have the option even. Maybe let's check the App Store and make sure that we didn't that it doesn't need to be updated. I'm not going to update it just in case. Nope. It appears. Right. So as far as I can tell, there's no. When you try and do some things, it allows you to use it. But if you want to export, you got to pay. Seriously? No, that's never happened on. Nope, not in Superimpose V. Nope. If that's never ever happened. I've used everything. So I think you're talking about CapCut says that, and VideoLeap. VideoLeap does that. Right. So let's go to stock. Let's use only stock here. At least let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say layers. Video. So see, tons and tons of stuff here. Like, let's grab this. Oops. It crashed. You've never had CapCut, so it was VideoLeap, maybe? Because this app has definitely never done that. I know. This has been the main app I've used for a couple of years. All right, so, geez. It keeps on crashing. It's okay. I'm just going to keep doing it until it stops crashing. Well, that'll be a problem. Let's see. How about effects? Stock, video. Holy moly. I'm going to close it. I'm going to give this one more try. Let's open something we're already, oh, Jesus. 237. Well, I'll have to, that's not a good sign, is it? Well, I've done an entire video on Superimpose V, so let's not worry about that. And I'll just tell you quickly, lots of stock footage, free stock footage, pretty cool, transitions and effects, layering is easy and powerful. Yes, exactly. That's a con. I'm going to try one more time. Nope. Crashing? As of January 25. Gotcha. I wonder which one it was then, because it wasn't this one. There's never been a pay feature on that. So, hi, Easy Herbs. Hey, Bon Bon. What's up? All right. Not as powerful as CapCut. Okay. If it wasn't crashing, I would say that it's perfect almost. Okay, let's go back. Now, I love when stuff I'm trying to use is crashing. Nothing more fun. Final Cut Pro. Okay, you get a free trial with Final Cut Pro, and there is no way to use it at all. There's no joy without a subscription, and that subscription is either $4.99 a month or $49.99 a year. So that's that. Whoops. So I would say cons, subscription only model. And then no stock footage, no stock footage options. You have to get all your stock footage somewhere. No stock footage available. Right. Yeah, I don't love subscriptions either. So Final Cut Pro, the pros are extremely powerful. Tons of blending modes. And it's more like professional editing programs. So more of a professional. I'll say more professional. More professional user interface. Okay. Now let's go into Final Cut Pro. Right on. I like what you're saying. That's funny. Let's new project plus. Okay, let's see, LeelaVersity. I have to tell you that, I'm probably going to end my subscription to this. So here you can record with camera. You can record with live multicam. So multicam stuff is, let's put that in the Pro. Multicam. Oh yeah, and the other con is that it's unintuitive use. Right. Sometimes it's hard to figure out how to use it. So you can take things from your files, your photos. Let's just let's go from files and let's see if anything on my downloads. I probably got a video somewhere. Oh, here we go. Butterflies morphing. It's like an 11-second. So you can keep a bunch of stuff there, and then your options. And so once it's here, it's not connect at playhead. So you connect it to whatever's there. It's like you have to know what you're doing, basically. It's not as, like, I found that I make a lot of mistakes and have to fix them. So let's go backwards. So here, see, connect, insert at playhead. All right. So then I want to take my playhead to the back to 0, 0, 0. So there you go. Insert, it's at playhead. And then some of the stuff that's really amazing is the way, like the timeline, the scrubbing, it's incredibly detailed. Detailed timeline as a pro. Advanced options everywhere. Cool. Let's head back over to Final Cut Pro. Let's so when you want to import something, there you go. Import from. Let's import from photos, videos. Let's put in this. Something I made in CapCut. So now you need connect at playhead. See, whoops, wrong. There we go. Go back. And we want to connect this at playhead. Boom. There we go. So you go back. And now, of course, you've got this. And so you're going to need to use inspect. See, that's it. It's a steep learning curve. So you're going to have to come in and go inspect. Blend mode. Subtract, which looks cool. So darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn. See, this has got extra modes that you don't get on a lot of them. Add, lighten, screen, color dodge. Ooh, that looks amazing. Linear dodge, overlay. I love the extra, like, there's soft and hard light, like, soft light. Because that's one of my favorite parts about this, hard light. But then we've got this vivid light and linear light, which totally, vivid light. Vivid light and then linear light. So you've got all these different, I like to color dodge. So, and you look at it, see, and now the two clips are merged like that. So it's very powerful, but very difficult. No, it is back. It's back, Chris. It's just that if you were signed up for Pro, you've lost your Pro, and it was already going to be $14.99 for a new sign up right a few days ago. Now it's $19.99 for Pro. 19. It's doubled. It doubled the price for me, so I was like, screw this. Anyway, it's extremely powerful, but like I said, the learning curve is hard. The transitions are not, it really it's low on transitions and effects, if you ask me. But on the other hand, you can import stuff. So I'm going to say cons, low on effects and transitions. But the ones that they have are cool. So it does have some really cool, really cool color grading, presets. Nice. Yeah, no, it didn't work for me. It didn't work. Yeah, I'll have to chat with you, Chris, about. Oh, really? So Thomas says he didn't run into that on desktop. It seems if you use the desktop version and had a Pro account, you may be grandfathered into the old price, maybe. Well, I was using it, and I don't think I have that, but I'm going to look later. I'm just really mad about this. So, okay, we've done Final Cut Pro. And then last up, we're going to cover LumaFusion, which is, yeah, still interested as you don't like being locked into one program anyway. Exactly. Well, my favorite one to use really is Superimpose V, but I noticed it was really crashy when I tried to use it today. And I don't know why. I'm almost... I'm going to quickly reboot if we have time after we look at LumaFusion. So LumaFusion is currently $29.99 on the App Store. It does go on sale for $19.99, I think, which is awesome. And for that, you get it forever. Always. You've always got LumaFusion. You never have to worry about like your credit card getting not charged. But you can have a subscription for Storyblocks stock footage, which is really high quality. You are grandparented in? Check for updates. No, I think it's... No, I already checked for updates, Cal. Anyway, let's continue to talk about LumaFusion. We'll go back to that. So now you can get a subscription for Storyblocks stock footage and extra features, which is $9.99 a month or $69.99 a year. And now it wasn't that way before. At first, you had in-app purchases of, I think, $19.99 each. It was really hard to find that information for outright use of their in-app, like multicam stuff and the other advanced features that you can get. You can buy them outright, and once again, stay away from all of this subscription stuff. Or if you get a subscription to Storyblocks, now your use of those IAPs is included. So I do not have to buy those IAPs right now because I'm already getting Storyblocks. So I think that covers that. Now let's go in. So I like this Pro all-inclusive. All-inclusive pricing. Storyblocks is an incredible is an incredible stock footage. It just stock platform. It has sounds and stuff. Did I say that there's a lot of stock footage on Canva? Yeah. Tons of stock photos and videos, even for free. All right. Free. All right. All-inclusive pricing. Storyblocks is an incredible stock platform. Let's see. Very powerful. Professional type interface, so that you know, if you know how to do things professionally. Let's open up LumaFusion now. And Lumi. I picked these dancers. So in this case, in order to open up your library, you've got transitions. So as you can see, this is all the transitions you have. The transitions are not the best, but they're not terrible. So let's go and check off that. It's like decent. Transitions and effects. Limited, but they're limited. They're limited in number. Limited number of transitions and effects. Right. So we coming back to LumaFusion. Like I said, extremely powerful. You just come in here. You have to come up to the top. And there we go, story blocks. So here's your story blocks. It's kind of weird right now. It's like I can't find the... So anyway, if you search, the search is really powerful. Let's say sensual. And so let's say a charming pattern of interconnected red heart shapes. So like say we want those, you just drag that in. And you can make, and it's easy enough, so you just use the little edit button. So make sure that's selected, and then there's a little, pencil. And once you're in the pencil, there's like color presets, LUTs, light stuff, blur stuff, different kinds of like kaleidoscope, pointillize, Seurat. This is what I'm talking about, these kind of things. And then there's your color and Luma keys. And they now have a person key. And then you have a section for your favorites. Let's just pick something. Maybe there's that comic. They usually have a comic one. Yeah, let's just use comic. Yeah, see, it makes it kind of different. And then it's very convenient. All of your editing options are in the same spot. So come back over to frame and fit, and you can choose blending. And here's your blending modes. So, and they're a little easier to cycle through. Like that darker color, that looks pretty cool. Now we've got this, see? the little heart-shaped things and the blending. Everything's working. It looks really cool. But see, look at that. Look at all the ways of, like, there all these in large scale bounce, spin from left. Watch that. Now we just go back. Now it bounces in, spins, and then there it is. So, and you can look in, and then it's already created. There's a blue dot. It's really obvious. It's obvious what you're doing. So let's see, limited number of transitions and effects, like a little bit complicated. Complex, learning curve. But it's very powerful. It's really cool. It's got great, it's powerfully, it's easy to undo and redo. Okay. So, cons, limited number of transition effects, a little complex learning curve, and then it uses up a lot of space on your device. It's a space hog. Sweet. All right. I see that, okay, we've completed the pros and cons of LumaFusion, the pricing of LumaFusion, and shown you a little bit about it. I say, let's get dangerous. And get rid of everything. Let's try superimpose V again. I'd love to be able to make this work. I'll just use this old thing. All right, so I'm just gonna, we have a second or two, so I'm just gonna reboot. Let's see what happens. Ha! Look it's bing blank. Ah! I've got way too many QR codes on here. Ha! I forgot that it's on the top. I don't need it on the side. I got a ghost in my superimpose. This is better than usual. Now, let's make a new one. Please wait while the assets are loaded. Yes, it's working. And since I don't have anything on after, let's just spend a couple seconds going to look at. Wow, that's taking its time. But it's not loading. Yes, cancel it. Oh boy. They may have to work on this. Let's get something really short in there. Maybe not. There it is. Yay! All right. So what we've got here is like a cool, I've already put some stuff on there. So one of the things that I think is extremely cool is, check this out. So you can separately, so when you tap the little triangle, there's your transitions right here. And there are quite a lot of them. And some of them are pretty darn cool. Like there's a wipe. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. And that's just in basic. And then in motion, we've got like this roll, right? We got jumpy ones. Just jumps in. The dissolves, I think I use them all the time. Like there's color dissolve. Yeah, that looks really cool. Regular cinematic. There's fog. There's vaporize. See, that looks like ink. That's just nice. And you can absolutely just like look at how long you can make that transition. So it takes forever. So cool. I love the transitions on here. And then of course, if you let's add something else. Let's see if we can find something. Let's grab a stock. Let's grab a video. Maybe this. And then pop. Whoop. There we go. So I'll take this and then we'll put it on top and then we'll also tap it. And if it's on, I believe you can duplicate it. Freeze, reverse, track. There we go. Duplicate. So boom. So then just take the other one and pull it over here. And you can pull it, I think, pull it away. Yeah, see? You pull it away. And then we'll find something. Let's get one more piece so I can show you what we're looking at. Let's a quick one. Here, this one. All right. So you've got, and then you can easily drag them. And one of the things that's amazing is that you can now drag this under. Almost no other. We have to go back and write this down. So basically, superimpose powerful is basically it's the only editing app that lets you change your base layer. As far as I have been able to do. And that is so important to me, like unbelievable. So we're back in here. So now you can transition something that isn't transitioning to anything else. Like I'm going to take these cubes, like triangle open. So there we go. And then it goes back here. And then this one is over the other one and under the other one. So if I'm here and I click like the transport, I click the transport rewind and it rewinds to the beginning of the clip that's selected. That is super crazy. So now I can come back up to this one and I can split it so that I can change this to a blend layer. So the blends are easy, but they're not as powerful. I like the color dodge. That really looks cool. So as you can see, I've got like boop, boop, boop. So we start and let's blend this one. So let's blend this one by opacity. So that it's very powerful, easy to animate. Look at that little animation. So I'm going to animate it, and here there's going to be like basically almost no opacity, and then we'll just ground it forwards, and we'll add another dot, and we'll crank up the opacity. So there we go. Now you come back and you watch, and see as it gets more solid. Yes, I love that you can transition without having the clip adjacent in the same lane. Hey, Chili, what's up? That's hilarious. See, so now look at, automatically you've got this, but see, watch, this is going to look super cool. Woohoo. Uh-oh, sorry. There we go. So we add a transition out. Let's add a really crazy one like this green glitch. See, so only the top one glitches. And then we'll transition in. We'll dissolve it in with a long vaporize. Yeah, there we go. And we'll come back to this one and we'll move the transport to the end. And we come back up and we split and it's in exactly the right spot. So only this part we're going to want to blend. There we go. I used color dodge again. All right. I love this one. So obviously I'm going to choose superimpose V. See, we've got all these layers. All this is just so easy to do and so powerful, and it didn't cost me a cent. Yeah, there we go. There comes in our, yeah. I know. So then you can come in here, like, now let's go into these effects. So effects, there's preset effects, look at all these preset effects. This is just colors. And then there's motion. There's spinning and jumping. And then the colors. Then there's blur. There's distort, which I love the distort, like a rectangular, stretch, polar, squeeze. There's equirectangular. Yeah, see? Boom. And now it'll probably just do it the whole time. So let's go. Now. It affected in. So see, that's an extra effect. And now this is this totally insane thing. So you've got all of this and now you go adjustment layer. So you can, this is what I mean. This is why I love this. So I'm going to distort. I'm going to morph in the adjustment layer. I'm going to glitch out the adjustment layer. And then in the adjustment layer, we add effects. So you can add an effect here. Let's just do this weird color map thing. So there's our color map. And now, color map, equirectangular. And then, yeah. So, you can stack adjustments. Let's see. Changing your base layer, stacking adjustments. Lots of cool stacking adjustments, lots of cool effects. Stacking effects. And easy transport use. And I said the ability to detach is resolve. I don't think you can even get resolve on here. Oh, for iPad, there you go. Get plus in-app purchases. Let's look at it in the App Store. We're almost done here. Anyway, you get the idea with has a steep learning curve. This is what the people are saying. In-app purchases. I don't know what the in-app purchases are. So, can't tell you. Anything but the basics is $299. Okay. So, superimpose V is my answer to CapCut for the moment. while nothing else is working, or while everything else costs money, you really get way more for $0, and that's all I can say. Yeah, let's try to do some. How much does it cost? We might as well do this while we're here. To use DaVinci Resolve on iOS. Related searches. Generating. To access the full features of the studio version, you need to make a one-time in-app purchase of $94.99. Okay, that's what it is, $94.99. The standard app is free. So I don't know much about it. You don't need the AIP. It's free. Sweet. Thank you, Jade. All right. So DaVinci Resolve is another thing. We might come back to that again in the future. I don't have it now, so I don't want to cover it. And it's definitely time to get out of here. But I thank everybody for showing up. Let me say goodbye to you with my face. Thanks, Chili, for coming in and obviating much of what I had to say. Very cool. I love it. All right, so maybe we'll look at that next week or the week after. Superimpose V video editor just for iPad and iPhone. Sad trombone sound. I hear you. And here is Jade Starr's demo of DaVinci. And I think I'll leave that up on the screen as I leave you guys today. We've already watched Jade today, so I'm not dumping to her. I'm dumping to myself tomorrow. So that's what's happening. I'm going to do a normal show. I've got like a new song or two. And that's all for today, my friends. Hi, Gary Hubs. We will see you tomorrow, right? Or at the stuff that's going on. I appreciate everyone who had questions. I appreciate everyone who had answers. And I will see y'all later, babes. And as always, biggest of love and all the peace that you can carry, baby. Thank you for learning with Leela.